Hey everybody, so I want to do something a little bit different, actually a lot of bit different from what I usually do, and that is just going to be to kind of do some live commentary on a game. So we're starting out with something pretty laid back in Minecraft, so it's more for like people that are already currently here more than growing the channel, I guess, so much, unless it turns out to be entertaining somehow. I just think it's more for people that really care. So yeah, I mean, I'm really just kind of taking a shot in the dark here. I know that, like, I don't even know if most of my audience really likes Minecraft, say. I mean, I'm even a little bit, like, I like the game a lot, and I've liked the game for years, but it's not really, like, my go-to game of choice. But, oh, this world's kind of cool, actually. But, honestly, I just wanted to push myself to stop overthinking absolutely everything that I do on the channel and just kind of have some fun with it. And so that's kind of why we're here. I just wanted to make sure that I'm consistent about getting videos out, and wow, my PC is having a hard time with this right now. But, rather than just constantly overthinking everything I'm doing and telling myself that I shouldn't put anything out, until I've, like, really established that I'm confident that it's going to be something awesome, but being 100% transparent, I mean, like, how am I supposed to know? So, yeah, I mean, if you don't like this, feel free to let me know, and that's totally fine. But this is more of it's not really selfish, I would say, but it's more just like a motivator for me, I guess would be a better way to put it. I want to push myself to just keep going, keep uploading, keep doing my thing, and really just focus on that. So, I mean, it'll be kind of a mix of update and a little bit of dialogue of what's going on in the game. So let me know if you like this style. It's a lot more relaxed compared to what I'm usually doing. It's a little bit more along the lines of, like, my gameplay with friends and stuff like that, but a little bit more personal, I guess. So, yeah, I mean, it's very experimental, and I don't know, it could be kind of fun. But overall, like I said with the YouTube stuff, I am really loving making videos. I am definitely a very critical person of myself. So it's been fun when I can actually put things out there that I'm, like, super proud of. Then it's also been pushing me to, give myself deadlines, because I will just sit there and just keep on tweaking and changing and overthinking it and doubting myself. And so it's been motivating me to just put things out there and stop overthinking it and stop being so critical and just let myself have fun with what really should just be fun in the first place. So yeah, I think that honestly is just good for overall mental health for me and stuff like that. No, I'm not really quarantined right now. I still work a full-time job, so it's not really like, I need something to just get myself out of the norm too much. I mean, I do, but it's not as dire as a lot of other people. It's really just because I want to push myself, because I'm very, very bad at being content with just staying in what's comfortable and staying in my comfort zone. So this project and this channel and everything like that is just much more of getting myself more acclimated to pushing myself. And so I guess you can look at it as if you're sitting on the outside and watching my content, that I guess you're kind of along the journey with me. You get to see me change as a person, I guess, over the time. Maybe get more confident if that ever happens, and yeah, all that. I've been much more of a fan ever since I went to college and stuff like that and failed out of it. I really just tried to get myself to change my lifestyle overall with a lot of what I was doing, because I mean, it wasn't so much of a problem when I was younger and stuff like that for me just to stay in my comfort zone, just do what I wanted to do there. But I didn't push myself socially. I didn't really do anything out of the norm, and that really was just me shooting myself in the foot more than anything, because the reason I believe I failed miserably at college was because I just didn't try. I mean, like, it was so easy for me in, like, high school to just not do homework because I didn't feel like it, and then just do well on the test because I knew the topic and everything like that. But it doesn't work like that in college. They do definitely see that you're just kind of making it by and not really taking it seriously, and the weight of homework is really determined by the professor and stuff like that. So a lot of mine were focused around, no, you got to do the hard stuff, and you got to make sure that you're being consistent and not just always taking the easy way out. And so that didn't really click with me. So then when I came home, I just kept telling myself that I was going to not just sit in the comfort zone all the time anymore. And so I pushed myself to be more social. I pushed myself to be more, like, outgoing and stuff like that, and to kind of adopt a different way of thinking almost entirely, as much as I possibly could, because obviously I'm still me, but you know, like I said, just really pushing myself to be a better me, I guess. So this is just another, you know, step in that path, I guess is a way to put that. It's kind of a weird way to put that, but I guess it works. I mean, I don't know, makes sense to me. But yeah, just this YouTube channel is really helping me to stay on top of those values and those goals, and that's why I've been enjoying it so much. And it really just pushes me to stop always having a plan, stop always being so structured with all that stuff and overthinking to the point where I talk myself out of everything, and just letting myself be me, letting myself have fun, and, you know, overall, like, just see if this goes anywhere. I would love it to. I would love to, you know, have this be what I just do. I mean, who wouldn't want to do their hobby for work? I mean, that's a dream job for me. So how am I ever going to get there if I don't try? And this is just kind of an added bonus, honestly. Even if it doesn't go anywhere, it's a really relieving creative outlet for me overall that just lets me express what I'm feeling. And I'd be lying if I didn't care about, you know, feedback and stuff like that, because I really do. I'm just the type of person that really cares about that, really cares about others' opinions and stuff like that. As much as I always try to put on a face like I don't, I do. I really just can't lie to myself on that, and I shouldn't lie to you guys either. Why would that, what would that help, honestly? So, yeah, but overall, it does get me more in the mindset to push myself to stop thinking so much about what others are thinking, and let this be a thing that's fun for me, because who would want to watch content from somebody that they don't really care about, and they're not passionate about, and they don't find fun? A bit rambly, I know, but that's just kind of my thought process on the subject. And that's why I just encourage anybody, you know, it doesn't have to be specifically making a gaming channel or just YouTube channel in general, but just find a way to get yourself to break out of the norm and push yourself. So easy to stay in the comfort zone. So I guess that's my little motivational tip of the day from probably one of the most unmotivated people that you could probably ever meet. So take it if you will, or not. Another thing I'm really enjoying about YouTube, though, too, is even kind of riding off of that a little bit. I kind of wrote it off a little bit, but I really think that my strong suit overall, just as a person, and what I like to do whenever I've done it in work, whenever I've done it in just other various things like that, I really like to teach people, I really like to inform people, and I like making people laugh. And all of those things can be achieved here. So that's, you know, what I kind of strive to do in a lot of my videos. It won't always be all three. Sometimes a lot of videos will just, and a lot of them that you've seen have really just focused on being, you know, informative, or, you know, being able to teach people something or something like that. Humor is something that I try not to just force, because I want it to be something that genuinely makes people laugh, because it's something that I think is actually funny rather than just trying to force it. That being said, a lot of my friends will know and stuff like that, I really have a very cheesy sense of humor. I'm definitely, I don't have kids, but you probably think I would with my humor. I am very much a fan of dad jokes. So if those sneak in there and you see some puns, I've definitely put some in my videos already. Sorry in advance, but also kind of not. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of why I like doing this series a little bit. You know, it gets me a little bit more talkative, saying what I'm feeling and stuff like that, but it also opens up a lot of being self-aware with a lot of what I'm doing in my videos, I guess. So I guess that's good overall, and it kind of, if you guys are interested, I guess, gives you a little bit more of a idea of who I am as a person. So yeah, I hope it's not just too much of just me rambling and that's all you're really getting from this. I hope it's actually something that, you know, is interesting to listen to at all, because I could really see it not being that. I really like that up there, honestly. I keep looking back at it. I want to do something up there. I just have no idea what. Fair warning and stuff like that, if I keep making any videos Minecraft related at all, I am really, I wouldn't say I'm a good builder. I'm maybe average at best, honestly. I see a lot of, you know, cool, crazy builds on here and stuff like that, and then I just honestly get overwhelmed without even trying it. I just get anxious for the person that did it in the first place, of like, I don't know how you could possibly spend that much time in something, and oof, yeah, it's a bit much. So if you're looking for big builds and how to do that, that is not going to be found here, at least not anytime soon. Maybe, like, you know, kind of when we're on the subject, maybe put why you are here. If you like just having videos that, you know, just because you think that you mesh with a lot of the thinking that I put forward and what I see in my views on a lot of the gaming industry and stuff like that, maybe you like my commentary. Honestly, I'm just really curious. I mean, I know that I don't have like a huge following yet, but it's just crazy to me that I have a following at all. I mean, who really expects to? So maybe just comment that down below, kind of what brings you back to the channel, just because I am genuinely curious, and it helps me kind of tailor my content to know what people are looking for, because it's really not easy to know, especially in the early stages of doing this. Obviously, I can't really speak from experience about what the later stages look like, but I would imagine when you have a sheer number of people to be able to tell you what they're thinking, it like might open up a little bit more avenues of knowing exactly what you should do, I guess, if that makes sense. I probably could have said that way better in so many other ways, but we're just going to leave that in. I guess we can make a very ugly orange bridge. Double orange. I don't know why it was double orange, but it is. So, yeah. Okay. So clearly, the world is telling us to build with acacia wood, which I've never really done before. I have not really played Minecraft very much in the recent years. I definitely played a little more recently on, like, the Switch, because it was really accessible and fun for me in that way, because, you know, I was just able to go sit on the couch upstairs or hang out with my wife and play a game that kept me constantly interested for a while. So that's really why I played on the Switch. Not that I really like Bedrock over Java. This is Java, what I'm playing on right now, which I personally think is a little bit more what I like, for not really too many particular reasons. I like having more options, and from what I've seen, it has a little bit more, I don't know. I should probably be a little more educated about the topic before I really make a huge opinion or a definitive opinion on it. I should say my opinion can be changed. The big frustration that I had with the Switch version was the computing power, I guess. I got to like the end and got an elytra and stuff like that, but I couldn't really ever use it because I could not see very far at all. So I'd keep on flying and then hit like wherever the world just decided to stop generating chunks, and then I just fall to the ground. And it was just like, that's cool, I can never actually use this feature. So that was my biggest frustration with my experience with Bedrock. But then again, I know that like the Switch is like, you know, the least powerful console that you can possibly get right now of current gen. So not really the best gauge on a lot of that. So I mean, let me know if you feel that I'm just misled, and maybe if I would have tried on a different console I'd like it better. But honestly, the only reason I played it on a console in general was because of the accessibility of the Switch and the portable aspect of it. We're just going to clear up this area up here, and then hopefully maybe I'll make something that looks semi-decent. I have no goal whatsoever in mind, so yeah, hopefully it's whatever I decide to improvise and throw up there doesn't look too terrible, but it probably will, just to let you know. Adjust your expectations accordingly. But I mean, I'm gonna make this go just for a little while, just kind of a longer video. Just like I said, it's just much more of like a fun release for me overall, more than anything else. So if you don't like it, I get it, and I'm sorry, but this is just the one thing that I'm trying to, like I said, just push myself to just do it. Just do something, you know. Insert your Shia LaBeouf meme here, or Nike, whatever you choose, whatever you prefer. Get this dirt out of here. But honestly, like, I mean, this video series, if I keep doing it, is not restricted to Minecraft. It's just much more of just a thing for you to watch rather than just me, you know, because I don't even really have a camera yet. I can probably use my wife's camera to record myself, but I don't really want to yet, to be honest. So just self-conscious, honestly, is the biggest reason. And so it makes it a little bit easier for me to feel more relaxed and comfortable right now when I'm not recording my face. I'll probably, you know, change that later, but it's just not really something I'm looking to do right now. But yeah, I hope that makes sense and I hope you understand. But yeah, I mean, I definitely want to make this a very loosely structured series. It's much more of like a fallback when I have a bigger project coming up and I just need to put something out so you guys aren't left high and dry. And once again, to get myself, you know, just staying on board with just uploading consistently, getting my stuff out there. So yeah, I mean, it could be, you know, commentary on a new game I'm playing, could be just more of this continuing. If you guys want to see, you know, different like a progression sort of system, something like Minecraft would be perfect for that. Just let me know. Honestly, like, you guys are really the curators of what I end up doing on this channel more than anything else. I really want to prioritize making content that makes you guys happy, that you guys enjoy watching. So yeah, that's really like gonna be the main focus and the main goal of this channel for, like, I think forever. Honestly, I don't really see why that would ever change. So that doesn't mean that I won't do things that are for me that I just enjoy doing. It just means that I will always cycle back to making sure that you guys are getting the content you want to watch. Once again, because it seems like a lot of the fun for me with this as well is just building a community and talking to people, you know, that I don't know that have a similar interest with me. I love talking about games. I love talking about, you know, my shows that I watch. Really anything I'm into, I will bug the crap out of you for, you know, whatever you're into as well. Usually I try to find something where, you know, that I'm similarly interested in, at least even a little bit, to somebody else, and just talk their ear off about it. Usually that's just, I don't know, that's just what I do, I guess. So yeah, that's why it's awesome to have a community of a lot of people that kind of come and go and have similar interests to me and are able to just talk to me about things that I like talking about. I mean, that's really, honestly, such a basic way to describe it, but once again, I think it makes sense to an extent. Honestly, the more that I keep looking at this, like, savanna biome here, it's really freaking cool. I can just kind of keep building all in this mountainous area and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, honestly, even if it doesn't turn out to be something that I keep doing on the channel here, I'll probably keep playing on here. Okay, I think I'm gonna maybe one more layer here. Yeah, we'll do one more layer, and then I promise we'll actually start building. I'm sure this is the most riveting gameplay you will see all day long. You're welcome in advanced, maybe, I think it's advanced. I think it's pretty cool too. I've been looking at a lot of the news for like the next update coming up for Minecraft, like being the Nether update. Honestly, I'm liking what they're adding a lot. I know that I brought up in like my Hytale video that I get generally pretty frustrated that the game takes way too long to put anything out. I'm still glad they're doing it in general, but yeah, it's still definitely frustrates me a little bit that like you've had to wait this long for something like the Nether update to come out. But I mean, I am just glad that it is coming out in general. That's good. Also, I'm really sorry if you could hear how loud I press my keys. I'm working on doing a lot of the audio mixing. It's really a process of just learning how to do a lot of this. So I'm sorry if you hear me clicking, pushing keys. It's also not just the fact that I don't know what I'm doing with the setup with the audio. It's also the fact that I click way too loud on both of those. Complaint that like generally everybody tells me, and I don't really know how to fix that. I don't know if I really can at this point. So I'm hoping that I can just find out what to do to where I'm not just cutting out my own voice when I'm actually doing something, talking about things that should be heard in the videos, and also be able to not have my clicky keyboard in the background constantly. But thank you guys for not like absolutely destroying me in the comments, because I know it's bad and I'm really sorry. Who knows, maybe this will be the first video you guys will make fun of me for it, which honestly, it's warranted. Oh, almost fell off the edge there. Okay, maybe we'll put it like actually in the middle next time. Hopefully next time we'll have a little bit of a structure though to be able to hide in. Once again, I'm really like just gonna wing it. I have no idea what the plan is build wise for this first little structure we're gonna do. So yeah, maybe if I'd stopped taking quite so long clearing this whole area out. It's so funny too, going back to this, since I said I was recently playing on the Switch, and I'm like complete end game on that, and then I'm jumping straight into a new world, so I have all stone tools again. So it's just always a fun experience to go back to not be able to insta-mine every single block you look at. So that's always pretty fun. So when I see a project like this, it doesn't seem too ambitious at all, because I'd be done with it in like probably 3 times the amount of time. Wow, that's a third of the time. That's how math works. Once again, I'm demonstrating why I failed out of engineering school. Okay, I think we might finally be ready to start putting something in here. Something that's going to look hideous, I promise. Okay, so we're going to do cobblestone and acacia and maybe a little bit of oak of what I have. Oh boy, that's really not a good ballot, but yeah. Let's throw some cobblestone down for like a foundation area, and maybe in the corners we'll do this generic little, what am I doing? I need to not have that right next to it. This will be out here. Yeah, like that. So we actually have some depth in the build. Don't want to do one of the big no-nos of Minecraft building, which is just making everything flat. Okay, I don't know why, but I was trying to put the entrance over here, which, is a great idea because there's nothing over here that's safe or, should warrant me trying to jump off. I'm not even holding the crouch right now, so if I would have walked forward there just a little bit more, I would have just died. That would have been fun. We might do like a little bit of like a porch back here or something, so I guess we'll kind of leave this area open for whatever we're going to do. But overall, I'm going to, kind of just continue this. We might go like 1, 2, 3, 4, and another one of these, and we'll do that until we repeat the pattern just one more time, just over here, and just make a little semi-boxy house, I guess. This is like my preferred style to do for a little beginner house, is just oak logs and little accented areas, and then whatever else I decide to do. We might make it like a little bit of an L shape, kind of extend out a little bit more. Yeah, I like that, so we're gonna do that. And then I think we're just gonna cap it off over here. Might do like a nice little window. Can I do 4 here? Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. I really need to remember. I don't know why I'm forgetting to like crouch on the edges there. That's really bad. What did I just do? Okay, that yeah, there we go. Fixed. You never saw anything. Did I do this right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. We're just slowly breaking down all of the different reasons as to why I would have not been a good engineer. Okay, so I don't know if I really want to have like the entrance like kind of break the rules and go a little further, or if we're happy with. Might be a little cramped. Honestly, it's fine. It's my first little place. Let's just do it. Let's just make it happen. Let's just fill these in. Okay, and then do we just have it like? No, that looks terrible. What am I thinking? Okay, we're just gonna kind of do that. Man, now we're gonna maybe have to use as much oak as we can maybe for the floor, but yeah, I really like, I'm just throwing some blocks in. I honestly don't know if this is gonna look good at all. Probably won't, so yeah, just winging it. So I guess for like the walls, do I have it extend all the way out to here and just have this little foundation piece, or do I do something different? I think honestly if we do it inside here, it'd just be so cramped in here. So having the cobblestone show, it's not the best, but it's kind of, at this point, it just kind of has to happen. Honestly, it's a little odd looking, but I like acacia wood overall, and I've kind of wanted to try to build something with it. So I guess this is a bad way to start, but, you know, maybe we can make it work. I'm not too confident in myself, though, so yeah. Let's see, how do I want to do the window back here? 4 wide window, is that too big? I guess we'll find out in a sec. We're gonna have to do something like on the outside to give this house a little more depth, because right now I'm making the walls kind of flat, but it's not really the end of the world. It just isn't really a good look, I guess. And I really do like to do this whole wrap back over with the full logs on houses like this. Honestly, most of my houses in general, I do that in this game just because maybe it just makes me very unoriginal, but hey, whatever. Never claimed to be good, so this doesn't look terrible, I think. It's obviously a matter of opinion, so you know, I honestly thought that I got like a good amount of acacia, and then I started to build and I realized I didn't. So we'll have to go back out, get some more oak and acacia, I guess. But we'll just complete as much of this as we can. Honestly, it would probably make more sense if I didn't start with the back wall and I started with the front, but I really like to think ahead, clearly. Yeah, this is looking real boxy, but hey, it's the beginning of this world, so it'll do. Before I end the video, I really want to make sure that like I at least have like the general walls, I guess, up and stuff like that, and then maybe if we do an episode 2, we will do some like more of the roofs and roofs. That's only one roof, and the detailing and stuff like that, and then yeah, then we can see just how terrible I am at the interior. If you think the exterior is bad, I have no idea how to do interior whatsoever in Minecraft, so it's even better in that spot. So yeah, look forward to that. And then eventually I'm going to start actually like planting some trees instead of just being a terrible person and cutting them all down. Okay, I'm hoping that I won't need to cut down too many more of these, because I'd really like to just be able to finish this up, but we will see. No, my axe. I don't want to go back up, I'm too stubborn. Let's chop down the rest of this tree by hand. And obviously it's impossible for me to make another crafting table to make an axe. That would just be asking way too much. Oh, just out of reach. Okay, we'll see if we can wing it with the amount that we have now. Pick up all these saplings so we can do them of our reforestation, if that's a word. Is that a word? Project. But yeah. Oh no! For now, though, we're going to go back up and hopefully finish our house. I think we're going to have a better system to be able to get back up here, because this is really not very easy to get up to this. Oh yeah, that should be plenty of oak. This just looks kind of weird, having the combination of this, but we'll make do with what we got. I really hope this will be enough, because I really don't want to go back and have to chop down more trees. It's most definitely not going to be enough. I might be able to get all the logs in, but I definitely won't have enough for all the planks. I'm definitely going to have to go over there and get some sand to make up some glass. Actually, wow, I could have doubted myself this whole time and actually been just fine with how much wood I got. I think I will actually be just fine with this. That's awesome. I think I might do some real terrible design here. We'll see what it looks like. Oh man, I didn't get an axe yet. That's maybe somewhere halfway decent, possibly. Maybe the more that I backpedal out of it, the less I'll be, you know, attached to it. I can't remember what acacia doors looks like. Yeah, I think we kind of have to do that with the look here. It's growing on me. Okay, we'll see if we end up liking it anytime past here, or if I'm just trying to convince myself it looks good. It's going to be a very orange house. Let's add some more. Kind of cool that those are really see-through. Never really used acacia doors yet. But yeah, we're going to need to do something to break up the color here, because that is that's a lot of orange. But let's just keep putting more in and just ignore the fact that it looks bad. Okay, well, you know, I got the walls in. That's kind of what I wanted to accomplish. I think overall it's pretty hideous, but you know, I warned you. So that's I don't really, I'm too scared to really walk back much further than this, but this is kind of how it looks right now. I might just temporarily do a cobblestone roof, maybe do like regular stone later. I think that might blend a little better with the palette here. We'll do some sort of semi-transparent block like fences or something like that down here, so it doesn't look like we just have an empty gap for no reason, for supports, and then we'll have the roof come out a little bit more and be more of a defined feature, so that we have something to break up all this orange and draw attention somewhere else. So yeah, honestly, like I brought up again, I know this kind of was a little bit of a video that had a little bit less structure, and even like with a lot of the end goal with a lot of this, like I kind of started out giving more of an update, and then I kind of transitioned more of just giving more commentary on what I was doing. Yeah, so I know that like it's a little bit more aimless than a lot of my other stuff, so if you don't like it, just you just let me know. That's not gonna hurt my feelings. But yeah, if you want to see more, let me know though. I might just keep on trying with this type of stuff and just experimenting and getting better at talking to myself alone in a room, because it's a little weird, not gonna lie. But yeah, it's still fun, and like I reiterated a lot, and I don't really need to go into it too much again, I just like doing what I'm doing here, and I like being able to have a new avenue to be able to express myself and my creative vision, and yeah, just be able to kind of get some stuff off my chest, just talk. It's fun, it's relieving. I really recommend that you find a way to do it too if you don't have that. So with that, whenever I can finally go to bed, I will just go ahead and end the video, and I will see you guys in the next one, whenever that is and whatever that is. Thanks.